Suddenly he's on the way home, earphones in the weight on both his shoulders, crippling all of his thoughts into oblivion. In his mind, going through events of that day, going over what he could have done instead, in certain situations that are messing with his head with grief a hold of him. Stumbling into the backseat of the bus, he just wants to get home with no fuss. He'd rather walk, but he chose to get as far away from people that bullied him when he was a younger boy. Now at the age of 15, almost 16, feelings of deja vu have gotten to his mood again. Nobody there to tell him otherwise, so he just lets his mind get taken away by the song he hears playing in his ears, and he pretends he was them, letting the track wash away the pain. Back to the present as he's looking out the window to the sky, wishing he was flying high instead of feeling rock bottom. Nowadays, can you even fathom emotional pain like this? Feeling like nobody gonna be there for him or care for him. It's just loneliness instead for him. He's feeling it. Coldness in his bones, watching the buildings go by, stopping once in a while to let passengers off, seeing boys with their girls, wishing he was like them. He isn't happy about who he is, and he is scared about how lonely he'll become. So he removes it from his thoughts and concentrates on the road ahead. Only thing that's on his mind is going straight to bed. Only thing he wants to do is close his eyes, drown in his imagination and meet the girl in his dreams. Getting off the bus, making his way across to his house, thinking if a car was coming fast he wouldn't jump out of the way, hoping for a better day. As he makes his way into his home, feeling the furthest from it, quiet greetings to his mother, and he makes his way upstairs. The light in the bathroom is dim, and this boy is feeling so grim, hoping the Reaper comes for the soul that lays within his broken heart, torn to shreds and ravished by betrayal from the people he loved. Open the window looking above, vowing that he'll be there soon. He wonders if he'll go to hell. Then he decides that it couldn't be any worse than being alive and well. Not well in the mind though, feeling like somebody cast a spell, as the series of bad events have finally come to a head. As this boy decides that he would rather end up dead than keep on living, as he rummages through his pocket and grabs a kitchen knife, holding it in the palm of his hand, not really intent on ending his life, as he points it to his wrist instead and carves a slit into his skin. He can't help but grieve and imagine just what could have been. As the blood drips off his arms and drops onto the floor, I feel myself looking through this boy's eyes as if we're one and the same, but surely not. As I stare down at this wound, I suddenly make my way to the nearest mirror. It's fogged up. I wipe it away so I can see clearer. I look into the glass, what do I see? I recognize the boy. I'm like, no, it couldn't be. The 15-year-old with a knife in his hand was me.